Hey, wow, I'm so glad to be back. After yesterday's video, it was really hard for me to make another one. I get that way a lot after I get vulnerable or close to someone. I have a hard time and I kind of want to push them out. So, in all honesty, there was a part of me that said, stop it. Because I feel like I've been so vulnerable and honest with you. And yeah, I kind of wanted to push you guys out, but I'm glad I didn't. And I'm coming straight out, full on with the truth. And let's continue with what I have planned for today. All right. Okay. So I made a 10-week course, and in the few minutes I give you every day, what I want to do is start covering what I created in that 10-week course so that I can give you back to the universe and I can give back to you some of what I teach there for free. You know, just so long as you show up, it's here, it's available whenever you want. And this is my way of giving back. And really, this is, for those of you who is watching this day in, day out, and really wants to change your life, I want it to be available for you. So enough with saying what I want and about me. Let's dive into you. See, before we can actually start making enough leverage, before we can start all of that, which we already started on many levels the last few days, creating more leverage, creating more of a vision, creating connection with self, just modeling it. And before we can really start the kind of changes we want to create the life we want, what we need is the life we want. We need a clear, full-fledged vision of what it is you want, where you're going. See, if you go into a boat, a ship, and you don't, and you're the captain of the ship, but you don't have a destination and you don't know exactly where you're going, you might end up sinking. You might end up on a deserted island. Who knows? You might run out of fuel or whatever ships run on. Don't have extensive knowledge of that, but you might end up in big trouble, right? So in real life, I don't know why, but we weren't taught this. We weren't taught to have a vision of exactly where you're going. I wish they taught that to us in nursery, but now you're learning it. And I know you've heard this before. I know this isn't your first time, but I'm not kidding. We need it. So if you have been showing up and watching, or you showed up today and you're watching and you're hearing this right now, this is a call from God. This is a call from your future asking you, please, write it down. Write down, flesh out what you want. What do you want physically? What do you want emotionally? What do you want spiritually? What do you want mentally? What do you want financially and monetarily? In these 6 columns, what do you want more than anything? How do you see yourself looking in a year from now in these 6 columns? Write it down, but enjoy it. Put on good music, chill with it, make it into a fun experience. It's important. It's important for it to be enjoyable. See, I did this, and I did it over the last 6 months. I did it, I don't know, 5-6 times, literally. And every time I did it, I noticed I moved closer to where I wanted to go. And I noticed that I didn't know how I was going to go there once I wrote it down, but somehow I did go closer towards it. And I'm actually due for it too, so I'm going to join in and do it as well. Take the time and write it down and have a real vision. If a year from today was the best year, if you showed up for one whole year, completely showed up every single day, and you kept on going, every time you fell down, you stood back up. Every single time, where would you land up? Where do you want to land? Where is it you want to end up? And notice how if you showed up every single day for the next year, it doesn't sound so crazy that you would get there. few moments. Take deep breaths and really envision a life that hits all of your dreams. Envision as if you're there. If you already wrote the list and you want to come back to this, you can do it, or you can do it right now. Take a moment, close your eyes, and imagine everything that you write on your list soon being a reality. Imagine how it feels to walk into that future. Imagine it. Allow your body to be filled with the feelings of that future. A year from today, you showed up every day. How does it feel? And allow yourself to breathe the way you've breathed, to sit up the way you sit up, and enjoy this future. It is yours. It is just waiting for you to write it down and start looking at it and imagining it to the fullest. Are you ready? Come on, let's do this. I actually also wanted to ask, a couple of people mentioned that I should post some of my meditations, like nightly meditations or morning meditations. I wanted to hear if that's something that you want, and which one you prefer. I'd love to hear actually more, just if anyone else wants meditation to be posted as well here. Alrighty, I'll see you soon.